So, Juliette,
Hi.
hi. So I'm very, very happy to have you here in Greece for the
Yes,
third time,
the third
right?
time.
Yes, this third time this October. And so from the last two trainings, people here really love you and know that, and they appreciate the way you teach. So I want to thank you for coming for a level one this time. So that's
Exactly.
different. So and you're an international EFT trainer, and but you are the founder of the Emotion Focused Therapy Institute in Netherlands,
Netherlands, yeah.
which I realized recently that it's probably one of the most successful in terms of number of trainings and master classes that you are hosting. Yeah, so that's great.
Could be wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand you were first a psychodynamic therapist,
Mhm.
and then you became a person-centered therapist, and then you became an emotion-focused therapist. So
Exactly. That's
yeah, uh-huh. So my question is, what did EFT add to your practice, to your therapy work?
okay. Well, indeed, my journey started as a psychoanalytic therapist or psychodynamic, and I still owe a lot to the theory. I think I still like this way of thinking about the dynamics, but what I got stuck in the way, and it's long ago, so it's not that not that strict anymore, I think. But when I was trained, it was really with this sort of blank screen and transference and the counter transference and the resistance, and sort of keeping yourself out of the contact as a person, as Juliette myself. And I got completely stuck in that. I just want to be there as myself and being involved and communicate my concerns and my compassion. And I wanted to be in the relationship. And I think that was a big change to the person-centered experiential way of working, where the relationship, empathy, being congruent, being authentic, walking in their shoes and putting words to how it sort of feels like resonate with that inside of myself, putting it into words and putting in that effort is exactly the opposite of holding it away, keeping it away from the contact. So I loved that way of working. Focusing was there, empathy, the whole humanistic way of thinking, and this way of working experientially. And then, well, EFT is absolutely a way of person-centered experiential work, but it's a combination of that and with emotion theory, emotion research and emotion theory. And from this theory and research, there are so many like skills and directives and working with emotions so much more direct, not so much talking about it, but going there, being in touch with it and transform it and using it as a source of information, very important information. That made a big difference, where I think with the markers and the tasks we have in EFT, and also with this more process following and guiding, being more active. I love to be active. I'm an active person, I think. And I got a lot of tools where we could deepen the process so much quicker and change, real change and transformation by going into the difficult emotions and work with them. So it
Yeah.
helped me a lot. I was really, when I got in touch with EFT, I was amazed about the strength and sort of how quick it worked. It was so much speeding up the deepening and speeding up the process in time. And it's wonderful to have these tools and to understand why things are happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree so much. And of course, that's what I felt too. So why focus on emotion? Why is that important?
Yeah, emotions are so important. I mean, people who get stuck in psychological problems or symptoms or depressions or anxiety, emotion is so crucial here. And we believe that emotion is this gives us so much information. My emotional response, immediate emotional response to what's happening outside or inside me, tells me first, put my attention there, like, oh, something is happening, something is important. Then emotion sets the reason to work, and we start to make sense of it, and we start to make meaning of it. But first of all, emotion attracts our attention and tells us what's important, and it tells us what we need. So if I'm very, very sad and I'm in touch with this sadness, from there I can feel what I need. And if I know what I need, I know what I have to do. So we directly want to help people get in touch with their emotions, but it's complicated because if you're in touch with your adaptive emotion, then we have an adaptive need and we have a healthy action tendency. We know what to do, but we can, by trauma, small t, big T trauma, or the way we were learned to use or to handle our emotion or to cut ourselves off emotions, make it very, very complicated. So sometimes there's another emotion telling us something, to do something, but it's not the adaptive emotion. So it can become very complicated, and our goal and our what we have to help our clients is to get in touch with the adaptive, original, helpful emotions, who are sometimes buried away deep, deep, deep down, or another emotion, or just like we lost it. And that's hard work. But if we arrive there, people are so much more able with self-agency to know, it's my compass, let's see, there's danger there, or that's sad, or I need some assertiveness. And so it's our compass and our guide, and in fact we're lost if we're not in touch with our emotions. So it's it's crucial.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, from what you say, I understand that it's very important to know about emotions as therapists. I mean,
Absolutely.
we need to know when an emotion is adaptive, when it's maladaptive, and how we work with the different kinds of emotions.
Yeah.
So I am very happy that we are going to teach together in
Yes,
this
we are.
seminar. And I feel very honored and very lucky to co-teach with you. But I would like you to kind of say a few things about what we will cover in this training,
this
level
first
1.
training, this 4-day level 1, of course, some introductions to EFT, some history, emotion theory, because all our work is based on how we think it works and how we think people change and how crucial emotion is. So emotion theory. And then we start to work and practice a lot by ourselves on the different tasks. So we say EFT is an ocean of empathy with islands of tasks. So empathy is crucial, and we'll emphasize empathy all the time and put some effort in some work in empathic response modes. And we will practice with the major tasks, and of course the chair work, the 2-chair work, when there's a part of me evaluating myself negatively, empty chair work with an unresolved issue with an important other, self-soothing is also chair work, focusing, and one more task that's called problematic reaction, systematic evocative unfolding for problematic reaction, but that doesn't ring a bell yet, I think, for the people. But so we'll do the basics, the background, the theory, and we'll practice a lot with the major tasks so that the participants can experience the power of working this way with emotion and tasks, can experience it themselves, because that's what happened to me when I was in the level 1 and I experienced as a participant being in the empty chair. It was well, I can say a life-changing experience in my career and for me personally. So it's amazing. So we hope to bring this to all the participants.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I had the same experience. It was actually with a 2-chair work.
Yeah.
And yes, it was, yeah, it was wonderful. It was very
It's,
transformative, and it still is working with
yeah,
emotions and with
it's,
EFT.
yeah, yeah.
And
Wonderful.
so, yeah, I really can't wait to have you
No,
here.
it's
I'm
my pleasure
so,
too. It's wonderful.
I'm looking forward to
Me too.
having you
Me too.
here. So thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, and see you soon.
Yes.